Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. It is not that I'm so smart. But I stay with the questions much longer. Wisdom is not a product of schooling but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Imagination is the highest form of research. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. Never think of the future, it comes soon enough. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. A true genius admits that he or she knows nothing. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. If there is any religion that could respond to the needs of modern science, it would be Buddhism. If people are good only because they fear punishment, and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. If at first the idea is not absurd, then there is no hope for it. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. I never teach my pupils, I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. Even on the most solemn occasions I got away without wearing socks and hid that lack of civilization in high boots. God is subtle but he is not malicious. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Student is not a container you have to fill but a torch you have to light up. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. Life isn't worth living, unless it is lived for someone else. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy and creative expression in knowledge. The true value of a human being can be found in the degree to which he has attained liberation from the self. Three great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear and greed. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. At least once a day, allow yourself the freedom to think and dream for yourself. Learning is experience. Everything else is just information. What really interests me is whether God had any choice in the creation of the world. The human spirit must prevail over technology. For more, subscribe our channel Motivational Quotes.